Imagine losing the person you love, being tied to someone you never chose, and still having to save your entire town from a powerful enemy. Welcome back to Hello Book Lovers, where I share honest, reader-focused book thoughts to help you pick your next read. Today, we are talking about Unmade by Sarah Rees Brennan, the final book in the Lynburn Legacy trilogy. Quick question of the day. If you had to choose between saving the person you love or saving your entire town, what would you choose? Before I go further, if you enjoy honest fantasy reviews like this, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share because it really supports the channel. At its core, Unmade follows Kami, who has lost Jared, is linked magically to Ash, and is forced to fight Rob Lynburn, who now controls Sari in the Vale and demands a sacrifice to maintain his power. What really worked for me was the emotional intensity and how every character felt layered rather than one-dimensional. The tension between grief, love, and loyalty kept me hooked the entire time. I also loved the character growth, especially Jared finding strength after being constantly broken down, Rusty bringing comic relief while still being a hero, and Kami learning what truly matters when everything is at stake. If I had to point out a drawback, sometimes the emotional chaos and constant tension can feel overwhelming, and readers who prefer a slower pacing might struggle with the intensity. This book is perfect for readers who love dark fantasy with emotional depth, complicated relationships, high-stakes conflict, and characters who grow through pain and loyalty. As a reader, I am drawn to stories that mix supernatural elements with strong emotional arcs. And this series really fits that preference for me because it never lets you stay comfortable for long. One thing I appreciated was how every character decision felt like it carried real consequences, especially in the final act where choices truly defined who they were. I received this book in exchange for an honest review. Overall, Unmade is an intense, emotional, and magical finale that left me satisfied and impressed. And if you enjoy complex fantasy series, I highly recommend giving it a try. And do not forget like, comment, share, and subscribe for more book talks on Hello Book Lovers. Highlight the villainy of Rob Lynburn because his motivations feel unsettling and layered, which makes the conflict more engaging. The way the town of Sari in the Vale becomes almost like a trap chapter itself adds to the gothic atmosphere. The pacing never slows down, which worked for me because I enjoy fast-moving plots, but I can see some readers wanting more breathing room between major events. The ending ties everything together in a way that feels both heartbreaking and satisfying, even if it pushes the characters through a lot of pain. It is the kind of finale that stays with you after you finish reading.